Hello folks, and welcome back to another video. Allow me to ask you this. Are you getting tired of always going to the same restaurant? Perhaps craving something new but still want that local flavor? Well, then join us as we explore the Taste of Okotoks in Alberta, Canada. The Taste of Okotoks, however, is much more than just sampling some food. It offers different vendors showcasing their products, whether that is food related or artisan crafts. Of course, there is also some entertainment such as juggling balls and knives and some dance performances. All in all, it is great fun for the entire family, and you get the chance to perhaps discover some culinary gems and meet some of the passionate creator behind the deliciousness. So let's get ready to check this out.
With the blue shorts, you match the aesthetic of the show. Can I get you to come and grab the... Fantastic, thank you very much. All right, and boom, good throw. All right, second, you've seen the trick now, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know what five juggling looks like. There is nothing distracting. Yes, there we go. Not bad, not bad. All right, I think it's time to do something dangerous. I'm calibrating the bounce, all right? This is easier on just the cement, but... Feel like I juggled knives. I'm clearly not a good role model, but that's where the complaints happen, so that's where the disclaimer goes. All right, don't try this at home. Number one is still on the ground. I make good choices. All right. Let's see. You've been here right from the start with the leather bag, the crossbody with the sunglasses. All right, Rhiannon, don't just start chucking the blades at me, all right? Now, are you right-handed or left-handed? Hand, not shoot, up to my face. All right. We also ideally want no rotation on the knife, all right? Well, that's why we're not going underhand. Spin, 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 shink, shink. Impale, same problem. The impaling. All right. No. Okay, so... to clarify, you went, yes, we were here, it was lovely, and then your lead up, you went here. That made it go from up at the sky to at the guy. Nice and easy, just relaxed, it was great, okay? Last night, up here, whoop, got it by the handle, got it by the, we got, that's what counts. Cool final trick. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. And I'll stop stalling now. Let's do the thing. Clap me both! It doesn't get more impressive than this! Unless I do it for like an hour, but that's just more of a bicep workout then. Yes! I make good choices. Thank you!
So, what did you think about this juggling performance? Perhaps leave a short note in the comment section. Now, we have another performance going on, but unfortunately, I need to keep talking over the music to stay out of trouble.
I love that you're feeling good. It's beautiful, we have the sun out.
As we move on, I provide you with a bit more info about this event. The Taste of Okotoks is a yearly event and offers a unique opportunity to explore and try different bite samples from different restaurants and bakeries. It is not just an experience for foodies, but a place for everyone wanting to go for a taste adventure and sample different flavors. It is also a place to discover different vendors and their businesses, selling homemade jam, clothing, jewellery, have some artists displaying their art, and much more. Too many for me to mention them all in this video. You may wonder, how can I sample some of the food? Well, you can purchase food tickets or stamps, whatever you want to call them, and use them at whatever food vendor you want that is at this Taste of Okotoks event. That gives you the chance to explore and taste new and a few different places you may had your eye on for a while, but you just never went there yet. Whether you choose to come for the food, the artisan crafts and vendors showcasing their products, or just simply for the entertainment. I think it is fair to say the Taste of Okotoks offers something for everyone of all ages. This historic house is the Okotoks Museum and Archives, short OMA, and was established in 2000. Now, while we are going to admire the nice flower arrangements, I'll provide you with some history about this house. It was built in 1905, and this house was originally located at 126 Elizabeth Street on the corner of Elizabeth Street and Northridge Drive in Okotoks. Now, this would be nowadays intersection with the two gas stations and bank, to give you an idea of where that was. Over the years, the house was home to several prominent Okotoks families, and in later years it served as a daycare center, antique store, and housed law and government offices. In the year 2000, the house faced the possibility of destruction due to the impending widening of the provincial highway located right next to the house. However, the Okotoks community came together to raise the necessary funds to have it moved to its present location on the North Railway Street. It is nice to see that this house was preserved with some functional restoration that were undertaken in the fall of 2009 and returned some of the original character and charm to this house. The house is surrounded by trees and flower beds, as you've just seen, and one would perhaps never believe that the house once existed elsewhere in town. With this little bit of town history I just shared with you, we move along and check out what else we find. As we move back towards Elizabeth Street again, that's kind of the main drag in Okotoks, by the way, so we check out different shops and artisans here. I have jewellery, I think some are some design studio, I think there's some scrap books or notebooks, but it's the original notebook where you still needed pen and paper. Here it's Stars Ambulance, you may know them or heard of them for medical emergency rescues. Thelma, this always reminds me of Thelma and Louise. That was a movie, by the way, I think dating back to 1991. The bear we are looking at here has a window into its belly with another bear family living inside. The artist of this, by the way, his name is Gordon Mackey, and this artist also has numerous little figurines mounted and on display in the town of Okotoks. You can find them in a forested area by a walking path beside the Sheep River. If you have a chance, go and check them out and see how many figurines you are able to find. There are quite a few, and they all have a little bit of a saying beside it. If you are not sure where to find them, just ask me in the comment section. As we move up or west on Elizabeth Street, we're going to come across a couple other artists. Here is one that created kind of a Stormtrooper. It's quite big, and I'll stand beside it real quick to give you a little bit of perspective of the size. These artists' display normally stay out for the summer months for everybody to admire and appreciate, so be respectful towards it. Now the next one is gonna talk a little bit about her band, and one of the band members got stolen, but he just got it back in time, thankfully. Pretty awesome, the band, don't you think so? Sure took her a few hours to assemble this, I'm sure. We're gonna make one more stop here, and we're gonna check out a 3D printed items, I believe these are. But as we near the end of this video, I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and you will see me again next week in another adventure. So until then, stay safe and be well.